What happened to Air India Flight 182? Air India Flight 182 was a disaster caused by one passenger. In this, I'll tell you what happened to Air India Flight 182. Maine. Early morning on June 23, 1985, Air India Flight 182 was flying smoothly above the Atlantic Ocean. The co-pilot was Captain Hansen Norinda, veteran pilot of Air India. Captain Satwin Dabinda, first officer on Air India Flight 182. The plane was a 747. Dabinda was talking to the flight purser to bring somebody to the cockpit to take a look there. Investigators have found that the Air India jet was firing 5 engines. The normal 747 would have 4 engines, but it can carry more. The 747 can carry more engines because it can carry a broken fifth engine beneath its wings. The fifth engine can drag the plane. That is exactly what happened to the Air India jet. Before takeoff, they realized there was a problem with the fifth engine that was fixed. Air India had taken parts out of the fifth engine and stored it in Flight 182's cargo bay. The pieces were so enormous that they had to take out some of the parts of the door to make the job easier. If the cargo door was not reassembled properly, it would lead to explosive decompression. Investigators think that there was a problem with the door or the first engine itself. The aircraft was 6,000 feet below the sea. When lead investigator listens to the cockpit voice recorder, he hears nothing unusual. The fifth engine did cause the plane to bang a little bit, and the jet's rudder was turned 11 degrees right. This is what the crew needed to do to offset the drag created by the fifth engine. Investigators are convinced that there are 2 reasons that the plane disappeared after either first a decompression or a bomb. A few minutes before the aircraft disappeared, everything was normal. The wreckage was way below the sea. Roy Truman is an underwater salvage expert. He is brought in to do something never been done before: retrieve pieces from a jumbo jet from the bottom of the ocean. There are thousands of pieces of the jet, and he has to find one that explains what happened to the jet. Investigators recommend fast because Ottoman comes and don't have to abandon their search because of the bad weather. But back in Canada, they are thinking that there was no accident. They went into the passenger list and found something peculiar. Many passengers of the Air India Flight 182 began their day in Vancouver. They were using another plane to connect to Flight 182. One of the passengers who bought a ticket for that plane never got on. The passenger's name was Singh and he did not get on the plane but he did check in. He wanted his bag to go to India, but he was not confirmed. He said that he was confirmed, but that was not true. But the agent did check the bag too, but he said he had to check with Air India when he got to Toronto. When Singh's bag arrived in Toronto, it had been with more serious inspections in Toronto. Head of baggage handler demonstrated the explosive detector. However, the device which should have been used was the X-ray machine, which was broken. Everything was normal until we got to Singh's bag. The bag did trigger the device, but the sound was different from the one shown in the demonstration, so they the bag too. They tested the bomb. There were 4 dynamite on the Air India jet. Investigators think it was just a bomb that brought the plane down, but they still have no proof. Lead investigator is looking for the few pieces of the plane to bring to the surface, but bag driver is supposed to continue the investigation. Lead investigator just said that party had proof that there was a bomb on board. The pieces that are on the surface they are studying. One of the main ones are the cargo floor. 20 bags are found in the front cargo bay. names are signs that something was thrown out from the front cargo bay. They find the same indications on the rest of the front cargo bay, leading the bay. Investigators are now convinced that a bomb had exploded in the front cargo bay. That explains why the cockpit voice recorder cut off so quickly. Like other 747s, the electronics bay is beneath the cockpit in the front cargo bay, right beside it. So when the bomb exploded, it took off the computers and the electronics bay did not work. That is what happened. Investigators are convinced that Air India Flight 182 was brought down by a bomb. The crash was a crime. In Toronto, Singh's bag is moved onto the Air India flight and put in a luggage container at the front of the plane right next to the electronics bay. The crew had no warning that the bomb was taken down to disaster. The cabin pressure was so high that it threw the passengers at 31,000 feet. After months of hard work, investigators have found that the Air India Flight 182 had crashed by a bomb. They have proven that the flight was brought down by a bomb. Now it is up to police to find the bombers. As police are hunting for the bomber, steps have been taken to make aircraft safer and make it a better security. In 1997, almost 10 years after the Air India Flight 182 had exploded by a bomb in UK, an Aldo Service 747 is taking a bomb test. 2 bombs are placed in the front cargo bay, 2 more in the back. This is proof that 5 years of research, a plane can hold this bomb with stronger bag holders. The plane is also pressurized to simulate the pressure at cruising altitude. The results are devastating. That's the closest they can come to a jet in flight. One was placed in a specialized container which is bulletproof. The other was just in a normal container like the Air India jet, but it explodes. The front is untouched, the back exploded. That was safer. Hardened back containers are not used by Wizz Airlines. Those back containers are extremely expensive. There has been improvements from them. And is now sent to prison. The disaster is still fresh today. 329 people killed instantly. There are memorials in Ireland and Canada. Created and Adobe Spark. Created and showed by Hunter Ali.